If you're a fan of the LazyBoyz podcast and all the things we say, please head on over to the Patreon where there are so many extra episodes.
Over 30 extra episodes in the archive.
Over 30 episodes. It's very good.
See what we did there.
It's a little bit darker than even the mainstream episodes. We kind of go
darker than you two.
We kind of go below the belt, a little bit nearer the knuckle. It's a lot of fun.
Speaking of below the belt, my gaunt is killing me right now. Can I?
Patreon.com/LazyBoyz.
Can't believe you say gaunt in an advert.
I know.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another episode of the LazyBoyz podcast with Mickey Bartlett, William Thompson, and myself, Shane Todd. We okay?
Q-Boy, switch mics.
Oh, that would have thrown everything off. But then
But he is wearing
he's
yellow.
wearing yellow.
I thought that's why he did it.
And you have a purple helmet.
Yeah.
Heart.
No, bright red.
It's not red, is it?
Mine is
Always?
No, what's
Yours not red?
Is yours not red?
No.
What colour's yours? Yours is like a salmon. I've seen yours. Yours
Like a salmon colour or a salmon?
No,
Always trying to jump upstream.
It's just stinking.
There's just birds pawing at us.
Scaly.
It's covered in honey. I don't know.
Let me see it. Yeah, there we go. Grills. Nice cock.
I know you were going for Bear Grylls.
That's not awful. That's
Do you
not
know what?
awful.
Do you know what he
It's
should
not
do?
awful. It's also not
It's not great.
Do you know what Bear Grylls should do? He should take over the George Foreman now that he's dead.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
You'd buy a Bear Grylls lean, mean, fat grilling machine, wouldn't you? Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hulk Hogan got offered the
Lies.
lean grilling machine and said no.
Lies.
What?
It's a lie. That's a Hulk Hogan lie.
You're the sort of guy who would call people out on lies.
did this come from Hulk Hogan?
The Hulkster was never offered that.
You have no idea. Hulk Hogan is notorious for talking shite
Yeah.
constantly.
Oh, I know some of his lies, but I thought that was a real one. No.
Bollocks. Absolute
You're telling me
bollocks.
Hulk Hogan didn't invent the air fryer?
Nope. No, brother, he didn't.
I'm taking mine back in. I'm gonna be a real sulk Hogan now.
Let me. Oh, I can't even do puns because I'm thinking of all the lies he's told, and I'm like, what's one of
Oh, the Japan one.
The
Right? Do you know this?
What's the Japan?
Hulk Hogan said what he would do is, like, after a weekend of wrestling in America, he would fly out to Japan because they have a big wrestling scene, very lucrative. So he was saying, like,
Which is hard for them to say.
because they're modest.
Yeah,
So
it's in their culture.
he was saying that he would like fly to Japan, but he was flying.
You something to say there, Dan?
They don't speak English either, but sure.
Whoa, yes,
Whoa,
they do.
yeah, they
A
do.
lot
Better
of
than
them
you,
do.
probably.
Yeah,
Yeah, fucking racist.
they don't speak English. God.
They, as well as disparage them with the word they.
Origato,
Yeah,
Mr. Roboto.
absolutely. Kill Bill.
Yeah, fucking Takeshi. Watch Takeshi's Castle. You might learn something, mate.
Yeah, put some manners on you. Squid Games, mate.
Yeah, mate.
Learn
That's
something.
Korea,
Yeah.
like, but
I
it's
know.
fine.
We're doing a comedy
Hiroshima
podcast.
mean nothing to you, like.
Yeah, mate. Great Wall.
Yeah.
Jackie Chan.
Yeah,
Mr. Miyagi and all
yeah.
means nothing to you. Fucking racist.
Anna Lowe.
Chicken balls.
The sequel to Chicken Run.
Chicken balls with gravy.
I thought
Japanese culture.
I
I mean,
honestly thought you said dick and balls. And for some reason, I was like, I'm starving.
So Hulk Hogan's in Japan.
Aye.
yeah. So he's like, the good thing about me flying to Japan, because they're behind time wise. So he's like, it allowed me to
Sound
wrestle.
like Dan.
It allowed me to wrestle extra days. So he's like, I was wrestling 550 days a year, and I'm too stupid to watch that and not see the problem with what he's saying.
It was like, because I was going in between time
Yeah,
zones,
so
I was
technically-
time
Yeah.
traveling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he's like 550
I
days
got a
a year.
DeLorean, brother.
Yeah.
My favourite is when he says after WrestleMania he partied with John Belushi,
Right.
which is very admirable because John Belushi had been dead for 4 years.
Yeah.
That
He
was
did.
I
one.
went to the
Yeah,
afterlife, brother.
Yeah, yeah.
I went back in time. He was still in Japan, brother.
What's up, St. Peter, brother? Here to see Belushi, brother.
There was the time he tweeted out a photo of him and Bam Margera,
Yeah.
being like, "Miss you, Bam. Wish you were still here." And Bam replied, "I was like, I'm still alive, but miss you too, mate."
Oh, so many people stitched up the Hulkster back in the day of like, can you tweet out, can you repost this, retweet this image of me and my granddad? He's a big fan. It'll be like Harold Shipman, and the Hulkster will be
Class.
like, hope he's well, brother.
Yeah, there's someone there was Saddam Hussein and Hulk Hogan. I mean, you
should've
should
known,
know that.
Yeah. He just thought he was another WWF wrestler.
Yeah.
Aaron Sheck. Sheck.
Oh,
Well, he's in a bad way.
well, he's not.
Tired wee man.
He's in a bad way because he
Do you
was.
have tracksuit bottoms?
Yeah, I was hoping no
Alright.
one would call me out in the trackies.
They're Aaron Butler specials.
The Aaron Butler was in P7.
So why'd you say it like
I
that?
don't know. I've been on my own all week.
Oh, so he's been really good recently with like travel stuff and organisation and all that. But boy, has he made up for it in the last couple of days.
Yeah, you've had a couple of wee disasters.
We get into the airport in the Dublin airport. We'll go our separate ways. Going to do different things. Well, basically,
AKA, he goes, you need to check in, and just leaves me.
right. The
He
board,
goes, I have my boarding pass here. I couldn't get yours. There's the check-in desk, and just walks through security without me.
yeah, but you're going to breeze through security.
Yeah.
So time wise,
Oh, right, no,
I'm
you
like
can
Hulk
pass.
Hogan.
Yeah.
Time wise, you're going like back.
You're
in
ahead
time.
of him.
Yeah.
If anything, you're getting to Toronto before he does.
So I was like, yeah, it didn't give me my boarding pass. Yeah.
You did just blow out your nose, didn't you?
No, I sniffed it in. Go on.
So
I don't want to be friends with you anymore.
you're a wee stinker.
My mummy says I can't play with you anymore.
So we go in to the airport, do separate things.
That's fucking rank.
I'm having my wee breakfast, my special boy's breakfast. He is like, I'm going to the gate. So
to the gate.
then he texts me and he's like, man, there's a big queue here. So I leave
Put
the
50p on the table and then pull queue.
So I take a
Very
break.
good.
MickeyBartyCollie.com.
Take a break.
Not bad. Yeah, I'm talking balls now.
Have a rest.
Sorry.
So there's a it's a bit out of pocket.
Fuck, I was going to go pocket.
So
Lovely cushions.
there's no Ronnie O'Sullivan.
He sniggered. Not so.
So he anyway, I leave my breakfast.
You
He
get a
goes,
special boy's breakfast, which consists of
gluten-free full fry.
right.
Full fry, gluten-free.
Okay.
Swapping out
A
the
sausage.
the breads.
You sound like a special
Gluten and
boy as you
sausage?
say this.
There's gluten sausages.
Yo, why?
Fuck's sake.
Anyway, I go, I may go here. I get on the plane. I think Willie's already on there. I get on the plane. He's not there. I text him. I go, man, where are you? Willie goes, there's a big queue here. And I'm one of the last ones on the plane. I said, mate, there was no queue. Are you sure you're in the right place? There was a different Toronto flight with a different airline.
On the other end of the airport.
I
At the
rang
exact
him.
same time.
I rang him and said, you need to run now. So Willie T sprinted through the airport.
I did what I call sprinting.
The air stewardess goes, where is he? He would need to be here. And I said, he's running through the airport. She's like, he'll be okay. I said, let me point out, he has cerebral palsy. So let's allow for a little bit more time. And she's like, oh, he only has 4 minutes. So to be fair to the big man, he's got there in about 10. Right? 10 minutes. He gets onto the plane. He's like out of breath, sits down, waiting for the plane to take off in the nick of time. Plane sat there for another, 45, 50 minutes?
That's right.
Fucking bastards.
Yeah, and they were, how cheeky were the stewardesses to me? Came over, left
Here
my
he
ticket,
is.
went, see the airline? And I'm
What airline were you
"See,
flying with?
Air Transit.
Air Transit, and I was at the Aer Lingus one.
Oh, I mean, I would have thought he would have been a Lingus man as well.
Do
Talking
you know
about
what I
money
mean?
saving,
Ideally, I'd have gone
changed.
Lingus, but
You've changed now, saving money on flights and all.
I'd have gone Lingus, but Aer Lingus was booked up
Right.
because we were supposed to go to New York. But then we
Right.
decided to go to Toronto.
But they were being dead bitch, you know. Took my ticket, went, see, that's read the airline. I'm like, yeah, Pringles in the water, you bitch, fuck off.
He was in bad form when he got off.
Fucking
You must have been
rude.
dying too, though, were you?
Oh, well, because this was after the stag do, so
Yeah.
like I think I had 3 hours sleep.
So me and Willie did one night on the Stag. Now let me tell you how the Stag starts for us. Chaos getting down to Dublin, probably an extra 2 hours, probably 6.5 hours driving
Yeah.
because the traffic at Dublin was mental. We had it for rush hour.
Yeah, that's the worst. My advice: always take back roads until you get to like the outside of court. There's never any traffic, and it adds about 10 minutes onto the journey.
But you're saving.
But you're saving
Yeah.
loads of time not hitting traffic.
We should have done that.
Nobody ever listens to Mickey.
Well, we get down there. We're going to make it in the nick of time for the match. So Andrew wants to go to see the Cork City game. We literally 7:45 kickoff, 7 o'clock. We're leaving throwing our bags into the hotel, jump in a taxi, leave my car off. As we're approaching the stadium, all the fans everyone's walking one direction. Everybody's walking to the ground. We're trying to get there just in time. There's one man walking against the crowd outside the ground,
Which is a metaphor for life, really, when you think about it.
and it's Mickey Bartlett, and he has a wee mate with him, right? And well, he goes, "There's Mick," and I was like, "He's going the wrong way." We get into the ground, As we go through the wee turnstile, Keezy and Chris Kent are waiting. I say, great etiquette of them to wait for us and show us to their seats. Keezy goes, oh, Mick's coming, Mick's, I'm just waiting for Mick, he's coming back in here. I was like, it's like...
Mickey's gone.
It's like an old Western movie
But
where
so
the man's left.
I
You
didn't
gotta
know.
tell the
I
wife.
hadn't. Do you know when there's a WhatsApp group going, you just stop reading it.
Yeah.
Right. So, and I also didn't think I was going to go on the Stag because I wasn't well the day before. I missed the pod because of the shits. Right. So I was full. Missed a gig as well. Just so you know, pulled out of a gig. Never do that.
But
so,
the
Never put it
hero,
out.
but
the
leaves
hero
it in.
it
makes
was
the Stag.
Friday morning, woke up. Dave's all, "Mon, mate." Casey's like, "Come on, the fuck." Passed the solid. Thought I'm good to go. Right. So I hadn't booked a ticket for the match. So I drank some Jackie Splashes on the way down. It was already a wee bit lively.
Some.
Did
8.
it.
That's illegal in moving car.
I wasn't driving. I was in the back seat. I was in the boot. I was on a bus. I was. So
He was Rosa double
do you, know,
park.
do you know what was mad though? There was a point where I said to Casey, "Just turn the car around and take me back home." Because drinking in a car when someone else is just lovely. It's
Oh, you
just
like
really
it?
nice. I felt like a Richmond.
Yeah.
Anyway, so we get in a couple of pubs, a few pints. We're standing in the queue. So everyone else had bought tickets, so they were straight in. And me and Chris, who had just met on the Stag, didn't have tickets. And as we were queuing up to buy tickets, Casey goes, "Oh, fucking stupid cunts didn't buy tickets." And I looked at Chris and went, "Do you like football?" He goes, "No." And without talking, we both just turned round and walked straight back to the pub. And I was like, "We're going to get matching tattoos into this weekend."
But you didn't tell Keezy.
Forgot to tell Casey. I didn't know he was
Casey
waiting on me.
was sat
I
there
didn't know
like-
he was waiting on me. I thought
Keezy
he
was
was
sat
just
there
going
like
on in.
Fry's dog in Futurama.
Casey was
Mickey's coming. I'll wait forever.
Casey was the last Christian. He was like, he's coming. They're like, man, no one's into this anymore.
Aye.
He's like, he's coming.
And then
back.
by the time everyone got back to the pub, I was snottered.
You were annoyingly
I was
drunk.
so drunk, like so drunk.
You also.
I told you look like a big cat, and you were like, "Why have you said this?" I was like, "I don't know. You just look like a big tabby cat." I don't know why I told him because he didn't like it.
Also, remember I was very cheeky to you on the way into the match when we saw Mick, because we were driving in. I went, "There's Mick," and you went, "Bartlett," and I went, "Nah, Mick Hucknall." Who the fuck else would I be talking about?
Yeah.
Am I the only Mick you know?
Yeah, I know Michaels. I don't know Mick's. You're the
Yeah.
only Mick.
I when I get called Mick, I feel like I can fix stuff.
Yeah.
People go Mick, I go, "Yes, mate."
No,
Big end the way, is it?
no, we all go back to the. So he's there. With, by the way, he's the big man now. Oh, my mate Chris. What happened when he forgot Chris's name?
No,
He
I don't-
spent all
I
day
don't
with Chris.
remember- I don't remember
Right,
this bit.
you'd spent all day with him, Willie.
I don't remember
Shite.
this. I don't remember
So
this.
apparently,
Dude, okay, I'll tell you.
apparently I was getting stick for being in the pub and not going to the match, and I went, "What the fuck, man?" I was sitting here with, and then just fucking blank Chris's name and went, "Shite."
He was like, shite, I can't remember his name. But in real time, he went, "I've been here all day with shite." And just pointed at poor Chris, who was then known as shite for the rest of the
There
night.
was two Chris. so even the next day, I was like, "Oh, Chris was saying they go Chris or Chris Shite." You go Chris Shite.
So the issue is Dave brings out the party shades. So we're there for one night. We just found, by the way, the bar is brilliant.
Bar was class.
It was the closest bar to Turner's Cross. to
You
Cork
found out
City
I know
Stadium.
more Rebel songs than you do.
That was a good
Freak
time,
the
aye.
fuck out of you.
Yeah.
So Dave brings out the party shades. The rules of the party shades are if someone puts them on you successfully, you've got to down your drink.
Yeah.
Now the mistake you made was putting them on me first.
Because he didn't fucking stop looking at me the whole night, right? I swear to, I put him on him first, right? Necked his pint straight away. I forgot I just bought a fresh
No,
pint.
it took me 4 minutes. I don't mind telling you, it took me 4
But
minutes.
it was
to neck my
cider.
pint.
It's hard to drink cider, man.
Yes.
I couldn't down
But
a
I
pint of
did it.
cider.
I did it.
You did do it. So then he puts them on me, and I'm like, fuck, down a pint of Guinness, immediately going through up the first half of it. Yeah. And then later, that is the last thing I remember, was you successfully put them on me. Like,
6 minutes later.
Like, no, but did you hit me twice in that one pub?
Yes.
He waited
Then you
till you
hit-
came
And
back
by the
from
way,
being sick.
told everyone to start putting them on you.
Because you hit me, I definitely got hit again in that last pub we were in.
Yeah.
Because I remember going, I'm swapping off pints and going on to like Jack and Coke.
Yeah.
And I remember you put them on so successfully that it was like my vision just changed. Do you know what I mean? Like, I didn't feel them go on. I just went, why is everything dark with a red? Oh no.
I did a Tom Cruise in Mission Impossible. I came down from the roof of the pub.
But I
Got the
remember
big tabby
he
cat.
was looking at me the whole night, and the one time he didn't look at me, I thought, oh, he's forgotten about it. And then he was just behind me.
Oh, I was making allies all around. I was
Aye.
like, get Mickey.
Nobody does that to shame, Todd.
Remember, I did it to Chris Kent, and then he did it back to me, and then I immediately did it back to him again, like straight
Yeah.
away. Shane Casey fuming at me for doing that.
Yeah.
It's like, that's not on. We're all up
The
for
etiquette,
banter, but
because
that's out of line.
he's a fair target, right? Because he loves drink. Like,
I mean, I don't want to die, though.
Mickey was putting them on himself at times. Oh, no.
I brought my own pair.
But Chris, drinks occasionally. Chris is the nicest guy in the world, and you targeted poor Chris Kent.
I did, because
Twice.
I thought it'd be very funny.
Thank God somebody lost them. Like, I don't know who lost them.
Appreciate.
But thank God they were. Do you
I
listen?
keep putting them
They
on.
were in my hotel room.
See, the next night, right, I was wearing a shirt much like this, right? We were doing pub golf, and we went to what was the pub we first met in? Oh, you weren't there for that. But there's a pub just up the street, so the rule was 1 bottle of beer in fucking 3 or less or 4 or less, whatever it was.
Right.
So I'm wearing like fucking floral shirt, standing waiting to get served at the bar. Everyone's complaining that all the bottles are warm, right? And 2 Cork fellas, 2 old Cork men, like, look over at me, and one goes, "Look at the shirt in your man there, huh?" And I can hear them making fun of me, and as they're doing it, a guy dressed as a full cowboy walked in. They were, "How's John?" and didn't blink. And I'm like, he's wearing a Stetson and a frilly jacket, and you're fucking making fun of Top Gun over here.
I just remember
My
putting the
bottom
shades
gun.
on Chris Kent the second time, though, and he picked up his pint, didn't blink, stared at me, and just necked it immediately. And I
aye.
just sat there being like, I've made a mistake here.
Chris is a real G, like.
Yeah.
Can I tell you, right? And when Andrew's having a few pints, you let him have a good time. The man was having the time of his life. He was having a stag in his native Cork. All his friends are there. Everybody's having a great time. What you don't do is
Just ruin his night.
throw him off.
Yeah.
And Keezy very nearly did it by going, as we're at the match, Andrew's in the full Cork City kit. They said he was going to be like doing the crossbar challenge at half time. I was like, I know the owner of Cork City because me, Andrew, and Chris Kent did a gig for him last year. Let me ring him. And I rang him during the week and was like, could Andrew be the mascot? Like,
Was it you set that up?
Yeah.
Class.
So because I knew he'd be a bit embarrassed, but I knew he'd love it. You know, I knew he wouldn't be like humiliated
Aye.
by it. So they got him in the full kit, and he walked out with the players, and it was great. And Andrew was having the time of his life. And then Keezy out of nowhere at half time in the game goes, "So you got the perm?" And Andrew's like, yeah. And Keezy goes, "My wife's a hairdresser. She said that's going to take way longer to come
I
out
know,
than
you
you
told
think.
me that in the car on the way
You'll
down.
probably
I was
have
like,
that
"Don't
for the
tell him."
wedding." He goes, "You'll have that for the wedding." And Andrew's eyes just, and I was like, he's messing, Andrew, he's messing. Then his head went, because after the match, you're such a nasty wee piece of work, and you're getting cheekier, right? He goes, as your hair gets shorter, you get cheekier.
Yeah.
Andrew had to put
Same
on
here, mate.
because of the flight simulator thing. They put a pilot outfit on Andrew to go out to the next bar. As soon as he put the pilot outfit and walked out in public, like, "Oh, look at me," Willie, because of the Indian plane crash that week, Willie goes, "Oh, Andrew, that's such poor taste. I can't believe you're wearing that. That's so disrespectful.
I was like,
Why
you're
would you
fucking
do that?"
sick, mate. People have died and you're out here dressed like a pal. You think that's funny?
And
You
his-
actually think that's funny?
Andrew's
You're a
head was
rat.
away.
That's a good thing to do, though. That's.
There's nothing I love more than talking someone into doing something, and then the minute they do it, going, "What are you doing?
Yeah.
Why would you do that? That's fucking disgraceful."
Also, we went to Toronto, and Willie's obviously in the shape of his life, but he got fat again because we went there for barbecue food. And remember, you just instantly got fat again for about.
It looked like, do you
for
know
about an hour.
what, in a cartoon when like Sylvester the cat swallows a watermelon? I inflated after that barbecue.
We went for like full. We got a
Probably all
platter.
the salt in it, would it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We got a platter, and then we stood up, and Willie went, "Oh look, I'm fat again." He just had a big fat belly.
I just was like, "Brr." But also we went to this barbecue restaurant, and Shane went, "Do you want to get the platter for 4?" And I went, "You've got hungry eyes on you.
Aye.
You can't do it. Like, it's too
Yeah.
much." And we barely finished the platter for
Ah.
2. Also, the cheekiest server in the world, but I loved him.
That's right.
Shane goes,
Oh,
he
yeah,
was
the
ordering
wings?
wings, and he went, "Can I get them in the barbecue sauce?" And the guy went, "You'll have them with dry rub." And then just brought out dry rub wings. I thought they were lovely, but I thought he was going to give him dip or something. He just went, "No, you're going to have what I tell you to have."
That's somebody who knows. He knows.
I
his wings, like.
respected it. Yeah, let him take the wheel. But it was great. But your travel chaos gets worse.
Yeah, so we came home from Canada, and then I'm just back now from a gig in Manchester.
Mm-hmm.
So I went over to do a competition where the prize was, if you win,
When you're there, it's called Boychester.
if you win,
When you're there, it's called man titter.
you get to do warm up for Ricky Gervais. That's the prize.
All right.
So I hate comedy competitions. Oh, fucking like you wouldn't be sucking his finger. You'd be all over that.
I didn't
You'd be
here,
sucking his
I
finger.
tell you what, I didn't enter the competition, so
Suck that.
He loves it.
so go suck it.
That's me.
He loves it.
So
You'll have dry rub.
Close your eyes and suck that finger. Little finger, mate.
Who you like?
I don't need pedo Brent. Oh,
He's not Peter, you're an adult. Well, a key fact we're pointing out there is you're an adult man, so
sorry,
you're not a pedo.
I don't need pervy Brent.
Pervy Brent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's more Mr. Bean I'm doing.
Pervy
No,
Bean.
that's back to where he was.
It's asthmatic Japanese guy.
Arigato.
And hair. Now, oh, was that coughed? So if
So
you
the prize is
you warm up for Ricky Gervais
at Wembley, isn't it?
at Wembley.
That's a big part of that.
Yeah. So initially, I was booked to do the Liverpool one. Had my flights, accommodation all booked, and then that thing happened in Liverpool where the guy drove through the crowd, so they cancelled the gig.
Was it to be that night?
Yeah. No, it was the day after.
Right.
So I couldn't get anything refunded because the airlines and shit were still going. So then rebooked it.
Yeah,
for,
you had the worst day out of everyone involved in that.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was I'm also saying that it affected a lot of people, right?
Man couldn't get his £27 back from Ryanair.
Gotten. Fuming. So then booked it for the Manchester one. Booked my flights, booked my accommodation.
By the way, you both notice how I just sidestepped that entire thing.
Well
I'm
done.
learning. I'm growing.
You're a good man.
Yeah,
Good
thank
man.
you.
I was waiting on you saying something horrible.
Nope.
You disappoint me. So then booked it for the Manchester one. Get to the airport, scan. I've booked it for a month later.
You're a dick.
Booked it for a month later.
That's not even the first time you've done that.
I do that a lot. I do that. I don't get the sunflower lanyard for looking adorable, alright? I get it for a fucking reason. And that reason is I need help a lot of the time. Please help me.
But the sunflower lanyard not got you your free go on the wee golf buggy thing?
What do you mean free?
In the
You
airport?
don't charge for it?
But why did you not just ask for it?
I don't.
Yeah, you're a proud wee man.
I am a proud wee man. Fucking right, I am. Right,
Anyway,
so
you've Hulk Hogan to end a Manchester flight. You're going a month later.
no, don't. Right, so I can't. I'm not.
I've already won the competition, brother.
He's warming up for me, brother.
Couldn't get on that flight. Had to pick a new flight. The only flight available was a flight from Belfast City to Manchester, leaving at 6. That was £300.
Fucking hell.
The gig's at what time? 8?
The gig starts at 8. I get in at 7. I'm in for a penny, in for a pound. I've
I'm
spent
in for
that much.
£300.
Yeah.
Fucking loads of pounds.
I've spent this much money on. I've already spent the £300 I didn't get back on the Liverpool flights and accommodation. So I'm like, fuck it. I think I'm about £700 in the hole here.
This is destiny, though.
Right? That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
It's meant to be. So go back to my car, run back to my car. I was in the airport for 10 minutes, 30 quid parking, suck my dick, right? Then ended up going on that flight, make it all the way to Manchester.
What time you landed in Manchester?
I land at 7:05. God love the Manchester airport staff. They're in no hurry to be anywhere. So they're...
It's one of the worst airports I've ever been through.
It's fucking
Yeah.
awful.
The
Like,
Swissport boys just not getting the steps over, or
literally,
what?
you're in a shuttle.
to have light.
They're in a shuttle and they pull up to the airport, like from the plane to the airport, and we were there for 5 minutes waiting on them opening the doors, and the guy's on the phone like giggling and all.
You're
I'm
like, can you open these doors? He says, maybe.
Get to the gig though. Get there just in time. Go on, and like I'm last on in the first half. I'm like, this is meant to be.
So what time are you walking in the doors of the show at?
Like 7:30. The show's started
Oh,
by the time
okay,
I get there.
And where's the gig?
The Lion's Den.
Right.
Right? Go in, I'm like, this is meant to be. You've got 2 minutes. I'm like, I've got 2 minutes of material. I'll be fine. The night goes on. The night's not on fire. It's a rough night. But you ever get when other people are down and you go,
Is there a lot of people there?
yeah, the place was packed. It just was a flat night. And I was sitting there going, nah, this will be different for me.
Willie's
Where did
time.
they get a load of me?
Willie's time.
Wait till I get on. I go up and I died on my arse for 2 straight minutes. Died on my hole, lost. Didn't get through.
Should have done 2 gay minutes.
Fuck you. I did it with my gay stuff, didn't work. Died on my arse.
Were you just, did it all catch up with you?
Do you know what it was? I went on too laid back. I should have went on
But
with
see,
a
to be
bit more
fair,
aggression.
2 minutes of stand up is way harder than fucking an hour of stand up.
Oh, of course.
Well, I mean, it's the same as, any competition, you know the kind of acts that will win. That's
Yeah.
not slagging. They're
The ones who are local and have enough mates.
not only that, but one-liners musical.
Yeah.
They win every time.
Right.
And that is who won. And fair play to them.
If you
they're
walked
like,
in, there's just loads of people tuning up ukuleles. You're like,
Yeah.
fuck.
Oh yeah. The minute I can hear someone going, "We didn't start the fire," I'm like, "Fuck, he's
Aye.
gonna have a banger about the fucking
So-
Trafford Centre here."
So did you know you didn't win? Like,
Yeah,
as soon as
I came off and went, "That was awful."
is it one of those ones where like 10 seconds into the set you're going, fuck's sake, I've got to do another 1 minute 50 seconds?
The opening line doesn't work, and now I'm like, now I have to build momentum. Like, it just was terrible. It just opening line didn't work, next line didn't work, the last line kind of worked. I was like, fuck this.
And then you have to just hang about for the whole second half.
Yeah,
Just to make sure you didn't win.
yeah, and you have a bit of hope. It's the hope that kills you,
Yeah.
because you're like, I might do this, and so didn't win. I'm about fucking £800 down.
Yeah.
For this fucking awful gig that I did. And I'm not making sure I was shit. Like, it wasn't like, they won because of this. I just wasn't good.
But also 2 minutes. Never beat yourself up because 2 minutes of stand up.
Yeah.
I texted you this last night. I was like, man, that's not doing a gig. That's impossible unless because the people that can do 2 minutes can't do 7.
Yeah, nah, but
So
still.
the warm up for Ricky Gervais is going to be shite.
Yeah, that doesn't put £800 back in my account though. So I'm fucking down about it. Fat Willie came back in the taxi, like it was like the Green Goblin. Like I looked in the mirror
no.
and it was just like, order everything, order it all.
So are you
Except
going
Fat
back?
Willie's a spit of meat.
Are you going to a hotel?
Yep.
And are you then ordering like Uber Eats to the
Yeah.
hotel?
I love that.
Yeah.
Talk us through your order. Hold on. By the way, does the shirt come off?
No, shirt was on.
Right.
Shirt was on. But ordered a large kebab, loads of sides, couple of drinks. Ordered it all. Was pinting, sitting having pints in the bar, waiting for the kebab to come. I ordered the kebab at 11. It's a bit late. Still not coming. 2 o'clock in the morning. The bar guy comes. I was like, "We're shutting up here." I got stood up by the kebab man.
More
So
money
you-
down the drain. Like.
I fucking know, mate.
So did you get food?
No, kebab guy never came. I just sat drinking alone, waiting for a kebab that never came.
See, that's why you always go Domino's after 11.
Yeah.
It's the saddest thing.
I can tell you one
My
thing.
kebab
Saturday.
guy's coming. You're like Casey outside the match waiting for Mick. Who's coming?
He says he's coming back.
I did something even sadder one time in Manchester. I was doing the Frog and Bucket, and so Mick Ferry, guy I'm like mates with, guy not Rob Riley.
He's also a fantastic stand-up. He's not just a dude.
Oh yeah, sorry, no, I just mean I just mean I am mates with this person.
Me and
Rob
Bridges,
Riley.
this Scottish guy.
No, Rob Riley runs gigs over there. Good pals with him. But and Andrew Maxwell, great stand-up. I've fucking worked with him a bunch of times. They were art partying with Jim Jeffries, right? And I texted him being all, "You boys out in Manchester? I'd fucking come." So I went to the bar at the hotel, waiting for him to get back to me, right? Just. And then eventually they were like, "Oh, we're not going out, mate." And I'm like, "All right, no sweat, don't worry about it." Turned to the bar and he's like, "Oh, we're shutting up." And I'm like, "Is there an off license nearby?" Because I just drank enough to be like,
Yeah, the party
let's keep
can.
this going. And he goes, "Nah, there's nothing. Let's fuck everything's shut." And I went, "Well, can I order like 8 double whiskeys in a pint glass
Fuck's sake.
just to take them a room?" And he goes, "I can't do that, man. That's illegal." He goes, "What I can do is give you 16 single whiskeys, leave an empty pint glass there, and fuck off for 5 minutes." So I sat at the bar, like tipping them in, and then got like 4 mixers and went to my room and just fucking got tanked. And then got a message off Mick Ferry being like, "Mate, we were out. Where are you?" And I'm like, "I'm too drunk to go out."
Oh, you're a dick.
Oh, for fuck.
See, I should have done that. I should have went to the barman. I'm like, I know you can't do me a kebab, but if you have pepperami and a tortilla, and I can make,
Yeah.
I can make something happen here.
Have you 2 bits of bread and an iron?
So you just sat, and then what time do you have to get up at this morning?
3:30.
Fuck, man.
Look at me, like
Yeah,
I'm not well.
yeah.
This is, if everyone's under this being like, "Oh, Willie isn't on it today," you're fucking right. Kill me.
There's definitely like it's been a long time since I had one of them stand up weeks where you're just like, I hate this job.
You look
Like-
like it's turned you into. You look like a wee baby Zelensky.
What's it, Zelensky, the school years?
Yeah. Young Zelensky, the sicko.
He's just starting to write stand up. What is the deal with Russia? Not yet.
Putin equal bastard.
Yeah, you look like a wee Zelensky. Look.
Do you remember? I just had a flashback here. What I said to you in the toilets at that pub when you were going to go to bed.
No.
Do you not remember this? Because it's
By the way, you were trying to negotiate your exit
Uh-huh.
for a long time.
You
and
were
Keezy
Zelensky,
kept
I was
going-
Putin.
Keezy was like, "I'm not giving you the key."
I do remember. Did you say something to me like, "Are you Mickey Barnett?" I went,
Nope,
"Yeah."
nope,
You
nope.
went, "Well, start fucking acting like."
It was.
It's worse.
It's worse because I was like, you were gonna go home, and I went, "You're being a fucking bitch right now. You've spent the past 2 hours gurning that you're too tired. You're on a stag do. Shut up." And you went, I was like, you say you can drink, you can't drink anymore. And you went, I'm Mickey fucking Bartlett. And I just leaned into you and went, then act like it. And like walked away.
That was fantastic.
Because you were so drunk you didn't know Keezy had the keys, so you kept doing an Irish exit, but then realising you didn't have the keys. So you'd leave and come back 3 minutes later.
With a drink. And went home. I was fucking
And as a man who was
doomed.
trying to go home early, you stayed out the latest.
That's it.
Fair
2
play
nights
to
in
you.
a row was the last one to go to bed. But
Fair
I
play.
think after like 4:30 in the afternoon, boo,
Yeah.
like
I told you I'd be home early and all. Lie.
He came
it's,
in.
I put out a PSA on Dexter and Yums. I was like, if you're ever going to get married, have your stag in your 20s, because it's not fair to have a bunch of fellas our age.
Yeah.
You're all right, but like,
I did
but
feel...
you're cusping on the like, we can't do 2 days this anymore.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like,
I'm getting there, but I did feel the age difference.
Yeah.
When I hit like 12 and everyone's like, all the dads are like, it's getting late. And I'm like, it's getting it's fucking early.
Me and
It's a new
Chris,
day.
me and Chris Kent did a midnight exit to go get chicken, and then I didn't come back. I put on a shift.
You,
That's a
you
good-
put in a
I put in a
shift,
shift.
but that annoys me. That annoys me. I don't mind if you're leaving. Don't say you're coming back.
Yeah.
That annoys me more, because then I'm holding up the night being like, no, guys, just getting chicken.
but also if you say you're leaving, no one lets you leave.
Exactly.
Do you know what I mean?
Stand up for yourself, be a man. Be a man. Don't make this excuse that you're getting fucking dippers. Look me in the eye and tell you, I'm tapping out, I'm a little pussy, I'm away. Rather a pussy than a liar.
Right.
Whereas you're like, oh, I'm getting chicken.
Why are you a grime artist? Rather a pussy than a liar? The new mixtape from young Zelensky?
Do you know what I mean? You're dipping out,
Yeah.
and it annoyed me.
You're dipping out for dippers?
You're literally, you're the dipper, like.
Yeah.
But it's the promise that you'll come back, and I'm waiting.
Oh, he's just
me and
abandoned so much
Keezy
as a
outside
child.
Cork
Sure,
City.
aye.
I think there's
issues.
underlying issues there. Don't leave and then don't say you're coming back and not come back.
You said you were going to get figs.
Relax, bro. I'm just going to get,
We've got milk there. Sorry,
just going to get a boneless meal with Chris Kent.
Me at 2 o'clock in the bar, my dad's coming. Shit, he was.
Yeah, but he,
Do you know what I mean? Though it's just it's a.
you got it in a 3, I think,
Yeah.
to our room, and he had good etiquette when he came in.
Aye.
I did try to be
etiquette.
so quiet, and that door had a draft on it, so I was like sneaking in like a wee Pink Panther.
Yeah.
And then just the fucking door just.
On the Saturday night, Keezy went to bed because I was talking shite. Like I was so drunk.
I know he had me by the scruff of my shirt in a kebab shop over something I was agreeing with you with.
I was doing a bit. Wasn't it?
No.
It sounds like I was doing a bit.
You were like,
And it-
listen to me. Like, no, it was. You were talking, and I went to say something to agree with you, and you grabbed me and went, fucking listen to me. And I was like, all right.
I was doing a bit. even steaming, I'm never aggressive. Like, but Keezy wanted to go to bed, and I was like, "Give me a hug before you go to bed." And he was like,
Were you in a
"Fuck up."
hotel?
No, we're in an Airbnb. And he was like, "No, I'm going to bed." And I was like, "Give me a hug, man." He was like, so he went. He locked the door, and I just started knocking on his door. Keezy, gives a hug. Keezy, and then he turned his music on like full blast, and then I started giggling and just rang him because
You were not being nice about my moustache when I arrived.
was it not? Sorry, I was all full of pints, man.
Was he not, or was he being
Did you not notice anything?
honest?
Did you not notice
I could
anything?
barely notice
No.
it was there.
Why, did you shave it?
No, the wind blew. His toothbrush took it
I don't
off.
know if you shaved it.
He smiled a bit too hard. The whole thing.
Did you shave it?
Sorry.
Did you shave it?
Yeah, shaved it off last night.
It's to be fair, your
It's grew
moustache
back.
is that you do have. If you were to grow a moustache,
I did. I had
No,
one on the stack.
but I mean, probably. Like no, I mean if
Yeah.
the moustache style you can grow was very stylish for a time. Do you mean that thin, pencily kind of like
Yeah.
yeah?
Yeah.
So you think I have like a cool 20s
I think you've
moustache?
a cool 20s moustache.
Yeah, you were like a saboteur. And like
It's French for sandwich.
What is a saboteur?
saboteur, someone who sabotages.
Alright. You're at.
Are you sure, or have you been called out on
You're
that
at
and you
the
actually
height.
don't know what
No,
it
a
is?
saboteur is like. Do you know what I mean? Did you never play the saboteur? You were a World War II spy.
I haven't played it, but I know what saboteur
Is it a game or
Yeah. No, it's just something we used to
a
play.
real life role?
We used to play in the playground. Right, so you're Goebbels, right? Goebbels. You're Goebbels.
What a chavouis!
Mr. Hitler. I think not.
Hot off the presses, Goebbels is a queer. Goebbels is a two-striper.
Goebbels, I'd like to see you come to New York.
Now
Something you can Goebbels right here.
Now here it is. Goebbels, duck, goose, Goebbels.
Hey, Goebbels, where you going? It's the wisecracking guy just bullying the Nazis.
Yeah.
There's bound to be one. Who do you think was the best cracker to the Nazis?
Goring.
Goring, think so?
Fucking
I reckon Himmler looked like
morphined up, a hammered Goring who's just fucking bucking and eating food.
Aye.
Right.
Being like, I used to be some pilot.
Right.
Himmler looked like he had a couple of good stories too. He was the big lad, wasn't he? Or was that Goring?
No, that's Goring. Himmler wasn't crack.
Was Himmler not the big fat one?
No, that's Goring.
Who's Goebbels then?
He was the wee fucking propaganda one.
Yeah.
He's the one. You ever see? Was it Goebbels? Aye. You ever see the photo of him? He's getting like a press photo done, and then he finds out the photographer's Jewish, and there's 2 shots where he's like, and then just like,
Dan, can you edit me out of this section of which Nazi would have been the best crack for a night out?
can
Thank
you edit his moustache back on and go him?
I think the photographer.
Her lip over there.
So do you think there was a photo where the photographer just went, now everyone say shalom, and he's like,
Yeah. Somebody stamps on a glass like, I better be an accident.
Stone Cold better be in here, for fuck's sake.
Hulk Hogan was.
What's cold in German?
I would say Berlin
Bavaria?
in the winter.
Nice.
Best crack Nazi.
Nope.
Not Hitler. Not Hitler.
Nah, Hitler was no crack.
He wasn't.
He was no crack.
Do you know what I mean? 'Cause he's like, I imagine you'd be having drinks and all, and he'd go, CMJs, and we're like, for fuck's
No,
sake.
or worse, he's going to talk to you about art.
Oh, it's
Oh,
even
yeah.
worse. I used to do a bit of painting back in the day. Fuck up,
Aye.
Adolf.
Imagine Hitler's what type of guy, if you point the back of a shoe and go, there's a bit of tissue in that, and he goes like that. And you go, ooh, and he just.
Yeah. Where is this gay card you talk about?
Show me your gay card. He's making people show. Where are your papers?
You will produce a gay card for my friend.
I don't see how-
Adolf, fit this joke.
I don't see how my hand being big as in my face means I have.
Your knuckles don't smell of cheese.
So you have diagnosed me? No, it's a joke, man. It's not. It's not a serious thing.
Yeah. I have never been to Thailand. I do not know the capital. And he's like, Bangkok, and he's like, I only have the one.
Yes, I would.
You missed. My other one is in the Albert Hall.
Yes, maybe you can explain to me what a duck does.
Do you think you are going to be kidding, Mr. Hitler?
What a dog does. Scooby-Doo hasn't been invented yet, silly.
Heydrich would have been good crack. Heydrich?
Heinrich Himmler?
No, Heydrich.
I don't know anymore.
That's Heinrich Himmler. There was a
There was a Heydrich.
The leader of the SS was Heydrich.
He wouldn't have been good crack.
He
The
would have
leader
been-
of the SS. That's not a man who's good crack.
Yeah, not if you're doing something wrong, but if you were on the if you're
one of the boys that-
obeying the law, he's dead on. He's like that teacher. He's dead strict, but if you're doing good
If he
work,
likes you?
yeah, you're all right.
Do you think he's the one that was talking shit about the rest of the Nazis?
Yeah,
He's very skinny, you know.
Yeah.
isn't it?
For a
Goring?
man who hates Jews, he's
In
quite
the
a big
group
nose.
chat, permission to be bitchy? Does a poll. Lads, put on deleting messages.
He's just passive aggressive in the group
Yeah,
chat.
yeah.
Hitler's putting in like Operation Barbarossa, let's invade Russia, and Heydrich's just fucking thumbs up.
Not even the proper one, just on the reply. It's dick emoji first, and it disappears.
The swinging dick sticker.
He was the first guy to have the big black guy.
Isn't Goring the one that during the Nuremberg trials, you know, the trials where they tried all the war criminals, loads of them were denying what they did, and they were being like, we didn't know about these things, we didn't take part in this all happened, and they were like, oh, you systematically murdered the Jews, and they were going, no, didn't know about it. This
And
is not.
Goring's like,
and
fucking
Goring
do it
was like,
again.
fucking yes. There's a gif. Goring would like they actually had to like hold him down because he
Yeah.
was just
See you on
going
trial as
nuts.
well? There's a gift.
Yeah.
There's a gift.
Herman, there's a gift.
I got off track.
I love it. I also loved you going like I don't know many Nazis.
I don't. I only know like it's like pop music nowadays. I know like 3 of them.
Yeah,
And
now,
there should be
now
like
that's
a-
what I call Nazis. You should get that album.
Yeah.
There's 2 discs, man.
Yeah.
They're everywhere. Elon Musk.
if you hadn't have been,
That's what I call Nazis. Amazing.
if you hadn't have been
There's only one of them. Like, there's no.
at in Manchester last night, would you have gone to Charlie XCX?
Does a duck swim in the water?
What an awful phrase.
That's, yeah, that's really kind
Not all the
So,
time.
Yeah,
No.
so they just paddle most of the time. To be honest.
Yeah.
Does a bear shit in the woods?
Probably.
Absolutely, I would have been there.
Now, what is the apple girl? What does people go, oh, she's the apple girl? Who's the apple girl in the
So
audience?
they'll take the camera around to the crowd, and
Yeah.
whoever it's on has to do the apple dance.
Which is what?
I don't know the dance, but that's like the apple doesn't fall far from the tree. Or something. I don't really know the song, but I just know that's
Clearly.
the apple girl.
Yeah.
I only know
Can I show my fucking complete age? And I don't even know who the fuck we're talking about.
I know
Charlie
one
XCX.
song.
Is
I know one song.
Jim McDonald from Coronation Street.
Charlie Lawson. You want to guess the colour of my underwear?
Boom,
Red,
clap.
white, and blue.
Boom, clap, a sound in my heart, so it is. Nice cut. I know one song, which is the one with Billie Eilish.
You want to guess?
Billie
the
Eilish
colour.
is shot in the back. Billy Wright.
Fuck. Fuck.
Billie Eilish and Charlie XCX have a song where she's like, lick it, eat it, split it,
March it.
suck it, bucket, all that kind
Yeah,
of stuff.
put it to the side, put my face up in it.
What would be the demographic of the Charlie XCX gig?
Girls who like cat.
Oh, okay.
Big arse girls who love cat.
Is Charlie XCX massively popular?
Yeah.
Huge.
To people who love cat. Shit, yeah.
Right.
Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm not, you know me, I'm not a conservative guy. I'm like, wear whatever you want to wear. Do whatever. Even I was seeing some of the outfits going, Jesus, come on, girls. Come on, for fuck's sake, put them
Yeah.
away.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're like, it's going to be...
Where was it?
Ormo Park.
So that's like 30,000?
Something like that, yeah. It looked fucking brilliant.
30,000 big dolls on cat.
Oh, aye.
Fuck, should have went.
How mad is that?
I'd have been out of my... I'm actually glad I didn't go. I'd have been out of my fucking
You'd have just
mind.
been wearing a wee outfit of just masking tape.
Yeah.
Just wee bits of
Yeah,
masking
warning.
tape over your body. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just covered in boarding passes.
All for the one flight I was meant to get. You want to guess which one I'm meant to be on?
Yeah.
But no, I would have fucking loved that.
Yeah.
You would have loved it too.
No.
I seen footage of a lot of people going to Pitbull dressed as Pitbull, and that's something
They wear
right
the
up my
ball
street.
caps.
The ball cap, and
And
like,
he's come out and he's been like, I love it.
Yeah.
And you're looking at him going, do you love it?
I saw there was somebody I follow on Instagram put up. It was like a hen party, and she had Mrs. Worldwide in the back of her jacket, and I was like, I would love that.
Did you know who's doing warm up for Pitbull in this tour?
You 2-minute competition.
Any students then? What do you do? What else? What else?
Brokeback Mountain in the front row.
Yeah. This ain't going well. Fucking no.
Is that a ball cap? You just pleased to see me. Hope there's nothing wrong.
No, it was Shaggy.
I'd have been all over that. It wasn't him though.
I have my mate's wedding next week, and they've asked me to do a reading, and I really,
Shaggy?
I really want to do Angel.
We are gathered today.
Stitch.
Love me about respect.
Life is one big party when you're still young. It means family.
Mr.
I
Lover,
was, yeah, it's fucking Steve Hawking.
Don't inspire the
Steve Hawking?
Steve Hawking. Man,
Stevie Hawking. Stevie
Mate,
Hawking.
if you can get a nurse to suck your dick, you get them called Steve. Like,
There's Steve Hawking.
Steve Hawking.
old Stevie.
What do we on Stag do? And they're like, Steve's coming, and Stephen Hawking rolls in. Get the shots in, queer boy. Get it down.
You put the party glasses on him, he's like, for fuck's sake. I'll never get these off.
You're arguing with the bouncer. He's fine. He's losing it. He's wiped out. No, he's fine. He's fine.
I am wiped out.
Look at the hole on that. Stevie, that's way too young. Green banana. Green banana.
He's downloading gear into his system.
I need to go get some chicken, but I cannot chew. What did he eat? Would have been soft foods.
Kids?
Jesus.
Adrenochrome, apparently.
Yeah.
Didn't know good.
Stag do on the island. Come on the fuck. Imagine in an afters at like 5 in the morning, and he won't let you go to bed. He's like fucking driving in front of you, like pulling the parking brake up. I've gave him a bell. He'll get right back to me, lad. Get them racked. Get them racked. Get them racked.
Do you have a me charger?
Who wants to chip in for AK cabs?
Shaggy doing sport for Pitbull, 10 out of 10. That's what you want, like.
Oh, absolutely.
That's what you want.
I fucking love Shaggy.
Yeah.
Shaggy is one of the top 5 artists.
Can I give you
of
a
all time.
proper Shaggy impression?
Yeah.
Right? You're a queen and a soul, you're
That's Stitch again.
But that's only
No,
because
the loving, that's a...
life is one big party when you're
That's
still young.
Mandela towards it.
Nelson Mandela.
That's decent.
Thank you. Is it? Yeah. Well, terrible.
I haven't seen it, so I don't know.
I think you're overlooking my Shaggy. I think because he said...
No, it is a good Shaggy
Stitch.
impression.
It's not. It's too throaty.
But wait till he gets to go, life is one big party when you're still young, but who's gonna have your back when it's all done?
Bust her blood vessel.
Oh, fuck's sake, he's at it again.
Epstein won't stop the Shaggy impressions.
Someone fuck him up.
Who put 50p in the dickhead? Seriously, lad, you're doing my fucking nothing. It was funny at the start, but you are milking it, cunt. I have never seen Don look at me the way he just looked at me. I look over and Don did this.
That's his Hogan impression.
Do Japanese, he loves it.
Japanese Hogan. I like it when an artist does that because he doesn't need to have Shaggy on his support, but he obviously goes, Shaggy's great crack on the road.
Yeah.
I'm bringing him
Yeah.
in.
That's
It's gonna
the
cost
right.
me a few quid, but I'm
that's
bringing
the
him in.
right vibe as well for a Pitbull concert.
Yeah.
Just fun songs.
When I saw Taylor Swift, Paramore open for her, and it was fucking unreal.
Oh,
Unreal.
I only
like,
know Hard Times.
no, you would know fucking.
Misery
I
Business?
never meant to break, but I
Misery
got it.
Business?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, that's what it is.
They were fucking class.
Only exception. You.
I was trying to think of a joke about nothing.
Oh, it's a fucking.
They were unbelievable. Like,
Oh, still into you. You'd know that.
yeah.
I'm hoping to go see Timberlake, but any TikTok I see of him, they're like, man, look at his eyes. He's
Out of it.
He's just like, he's either that or he's not into it, and he's like, the moves aren't like,
Well, he must be near 50, isn't he?
he's doing the Brent dance and all.
I seen
Mental
him
thing
in,
for a guy who's near 40 to be like, went to see Timberlake. Just the moves weren't there. You know, I want to see.
But you need the moves. If fucking Mick Jagger can keep it up, why can't Timberlake? Like,
I don't see if I'm at your concert. I don't give a fuck if you can dance. I don't give a fuck if you can sing in key. If the atmosphere is good, that's all I care about. I will go see someone who doesn't sound good. But
I can't wait
do
till
you
we go
want
to. I
Can
can't
we
wait
go see 5?
Yes.
Nope.
I can't wait till we go to Oasis. He's like, I don't give a fuck. Slip inside the eye of your mind. Well, he's like, great atmosphere.
Yeah,
Everybody with sound.
Yeah.
Did you hear about Edinburgh Council slagging off the Oasis fans?
yeah. Being like they're all drunk, middle-aged,
Yeah.
stinking.
And we
soft
can't
boys.
have people like that in Edinburgh during August.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, we don't. Yeah, we don't. Can't have that filth running around August. By the way, there's cowboys and assless chops up and down the street.
Yeah.
Like,
We've swept the homeless off the streets for the week.
I saw it.
Fucking
We'll put them in an improv troupe.
Can you imagine Oasis up the World Mile trying to sell tickets?
there fucking would be a dickhead.
Another flyer for your collection, mate.
This is what you're after.
There are people flying after the Oasis gigs. Everyone's fucking wiped out of
Oh,
their head.
yes.
Yeah. Hey, mate, are you interested in Shakespeare? But it's rap.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, do you want to come see a dance routine about Brexit? Fucking dicks.
Yeah.
That's all the shit, though, you do go to see.
No, I go see when someone's like, "Do you want to go see just fucking madness?"
There's always,
be love,
but there's always like something the musical.
more?
Yeah.
in Edinburgh.
What
Like,
was the
something what?
Shannon Matthews the musical?
yeah,
was
there
one
was
they did.
there's shit like that. Like,
I'm not making
Yeah.
that
You
up.
don't know where it is, and it's under your sink the whole time.
so sink under the bed.
On the bed, probably on the sink. Being
Honestly,
under.
we were, yeah, laying on bleach and all.
Yeah.
Under the sink. Like, please,
That's
when she was
Little
under the sink.
Mermaid.
She was like, "Fuck."
Under the sink.
Under the sink.
See, when the man got caught, do you think she tried to play that down a little bit? when the police
She did. She was like, "Oh, for fuck's sake, you're joking."
It's always the last place you look, isn't it?
yeah. She rang the police.
I
Like,
found the remote for that DVD player too.
yeah. She rang the police. Like, you're never gonna believe it. Was looking for the keys to the car under the bed. Oh, she is. Fuck's sake.
Get away.
We mess her, huh? Fuck's sake.
Hey, your hands.
Phone Kate and Jerry McCann, tell them to check under the bed.
Come on, man.
That hotel have a sink, did it? Look under there.
Yeah.
Oh, that's too far, is it?
No, I don't
That's
think it's too far.
That's too far for you. Pussy. You're afraid to get dark. You're afraid to get deep with it.
See, this Stag's brought it
It's
out.
changed them. Like I
He's missing all these flights. So
don't
he's,
even want to look at them.
he's taking it out on us.
Yeah.
Does
Get my
anything?
money back somehow.
21st of September, LazyBoyz Live.
Yes.
Is that right?
Sounds about right, yeah.
Brilliant.
Are they on
Mandela
sale
Hall.
as we speak?
Yes.
There will be by the time this goes out. The link
Yep.
is in the description.
Class.
LazyBoyz Live. Dare I say a little bit of stand up in the first half.
Bit of
break, and
banter,
then a
bit of
pod in the
something.
second.
Come see what I've been up to, just being in the wrong country all the time.
Yes, you'll be in Botswana for this.
100%.
What did you do there?
Burped.
Right, because it was weird because
Yeah.
you did this.
And there was no noise.
Like that is actually.
I thought you were
what
about to go into your final form. Like when Pikachu grows up.
Just a wee gremlin. I am my tour might be on sale now. ShaneTalkComedy.com. My new show, Hold Me Back. I think my UK and Ireland dates are out now.
My tour's also on sale, MickeyBartlettComedy.com. And if you're in Australia, I will be out there next month. Perth, Melbourne, Brisbane, Sydney. We've added an extra show in Brisbane. And there's 2 shows in Sydney as well. So Perth, fucking step it up. The rest of you are lovely.
Travelling in a fried up gumbo. Willie?
I'm not on tour, but I'm in a lot of debt after this week, so send a wee man. I'll set up a wee GoFundMe.
Yep. As always, if you could subscribe to the pod, rate and review it, all that kind of stuff, that'd be great. Dan, anything else you need to mention?
Just going to go across the Patreon now for afters.
And we're now going to take this to the afters on Patreon. So join us there, patreon.com/LazyBoyz. The link is in the description.
Come on back, you cunts. It will be gas.